Hello, Aquarius. Era here from Divinely You. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I'm very excited about Aquarius because y'all are my homies. I'm an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius sun. And so what I wanted to do was kind of walk you through this Mars and Gemini transit. It's a long one, so it felt very important to talk about what it's going to look like, how it's going to show up, all of the things. And so Mars entered Gemini on roughly around August 20th. It's going to be here until March 22nd of 2023. That's a very long time for Mars to be in any one sign. And so for you, this is going to be showing up in your fifth house. And I think of the houses as life areas. And the fifth house is about creativity, childlike play, maybe like flirty romance, that kind of thing. It's love, it's fun. And so I don't know about y'all, but I have definitely been feeling the creative bug, well, like a lot lately. It's ever since Leo season. We're in Virgo season now. But since Leo season, I've definitely been tapping into my own creativity, and, just really wanting to be artistic, really tapping in and working with my inner child, and allowing her to kind of express herself. And so we have this energy along with a lot of other transits occurring. Of course, we will have Mercury go retrograde. As of this recording, Mercury goes retrograde tomorrow, September 9th. And during that time, there's going to be a lot of like communication, and this could be communication, with child, working with childlike expression. And we will have Mars square Venus during this too. So a real sort of not just friction, but maybe a divine union between your divine feminine, your divine masculine. So the divine feminine brings forth the vision, the creativity, the masculine executes that. And since we all have kind of that energy within ourselves, and this could be like a new romance for you, and you working through your maybe relationship wounds that may be coming up, and you finding that trust and balance, that union within yourself, and to be able to sort of bring that to a new relationship. And then we will have Saturn square Uranus, which will bring restrictions and control, and sort of some pullback energy. And so there's going to be a lot of kind of slow down, really do the inner work, really focus on yourself mentally, mindset, communication, and that sort of thing. All associated with like this, like I said, this inner child, this playful, romantic sort of experience or expression. And then early October, we will have Pluto go direct. This I feel like is the biggest shift in energy, because Pluto going direct in Capricorn, looking ahead at Aquarius. Oh, here we come, kids. We are headed to Pluto in Aquarius. And I am so excited about Pluto and Aquarius, and I know it's going to be a lot of work because Pluto is death and rebirth, and it'll be finishing up in Capricorn, and so we will just see a lot of things coming apart, but there has to be big major breakdowns to have major breakthroughs. And so, as an Aquarius, it's really like, this is your time to shine. This is your time to be that unique, weird, innovative self that you are, and to really show up in that way, and to really tap into your uniqueness, and your playfulness, and really engaging that way in relationships with yourself and all of the things. And then during Scorpio season, mid-October through about mid-November, we will have eclipses. So that's going to amplify all of this energy, right? So it's going to amplify this relationship with your inner child. Mars will go retrograde on October 31st. So again, more slow down, really tuning in. There could be a lot of deep healing occurring throughout all of this, with your former versions of yourselves, with your inner child, maybe around your, families coming through. And it could be a lot of healing around how you are in relationships, specifically romantic ones. And then Mars will go direct mid-January 2023, and finally leave Gemini on March 22nd. And then the day after is when Pluto will move into Aquarius. So this is a long stretch. There's a lot of healing to be done. There's also a lot of reward to be had. If you're like me and you've been single for a really long time, like, maybe that finally that prospect is going to show up, but it's not going to come without work and without you kind of, allowing your authentic self to shine through. And, allowing that energy to be present, and to, really connect with yourself. Maybe it's going to be like a self romance, right? Like maybe it's going to be like a relationship with yourself, a romantic one. I, for one, have been a huge fan of, sending myself flowers and taking myself on dates. Like that's been a thing for me over the years, as I have been doing a lot of self-worth and self-love and self-acceptance work over the years of being single. And so really ground into yourself. Think back to maybe some things that were coming up for you around May or June of 2021, what you were thinking about or envisioning, things like that. What else was I going to say? Just really feeling into your body, tapping into those lower chakras, the solar plexus, the sacral, especially the root chakra, and really ground yourself into the root. Journaling and meditation, maybe letting out some rage or some trust issues or security issues that you have with regards to relationships, and being childlike. This is really a time for you to kind of get into your emotional self, and express those emotions and be okay and feel comfortable, work through the uncomfortable part of that. And then stones to work with, hematite is a good stone to work with. It's directly related to Mars. I have a red jasper to work with the root chakra, to really work with that. And then of course, more earthy related, because we really want to connect with Mother Earth right now. I have a smoky quartz that I work with. I love this one. It's not so polished. It's kind of earthy and, not so perfect. Just like, I call her outside the lines or something like that. Maybe your artwork isn't perfect, so you've been afraid to like share it or express it over the years, and really getting secure with how imperfect and beautiful your artwork is, or your artistic expression is, and really trusting yourself to just put it out there and be fully expressed. So I hope you found this to be helpful. Of course, this was general overview for an Aquarius sun. If you would like a unique look at your chart and how this is coming up, you can get an individual reading with me, so that we can look at that. If you have questions, you can leave a comment below. I feel like if you're at some point during this transit, if you're feeling like you're seeing some synchronicities or whatever, you can come back and look at this video, and get some insight and support around what may be coming up for you. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you all the love, and I'll see you on the next video.